Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, February 3rd, 2022. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in more in-depth information, definitely check out the Premium Consulting membership. Now, let's see what we got this morning. We have periods of showers, a melting snowpack, areas of fog, and just cloudy conditions. And overall, this is leading to a pretty significant melt of our snowpack, as temperatures range from the mid-30s over the Catskills to the lower 40s on the east end of Long Island. So obviously this is going to allow for a lot of the snow and ice to melt away with steady rainfall, and that's why we also have areas of fog. Earlier this morning it was more widespread, but it's starting to give way as the visibility starts to rise as we get a little bit more mixing in the atmosphere. On the radar and surface map, there's our cold front, and notice we just have wave after wave of low pressure moving along this cold front, but none of these low pressure systems are really particularly strong. I mean, 1,020 millibar low, sometimes you get high pressure systems. In fact, we got one right here, only 5 millibars stronger. So not exactly the strongest low pressure systems, but it has a ton of moisture coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. And we have a cold air mass that is slowly pressing south, leading to areas of snowfall. And that is generally the theme of this cold front. Slow. It's going to move slow through today, approaching the region with waves of showers, and then move through tomorrow slowly, gradually changing over this rainfall to snow and sleet over the interior, and eventually sleet and freezing rain for a brief time before ending. So on our infrared satellite picture, you can see plenty of lifting with this cold front, but really not moving all that quickly. And you can see the moisture coming out of the subtropical jet stream from the Gulf of Mexico, tropical Pacific, and the Atlantic, all feeding into this cold front, supporting the widespread precipitation. So let's go over what exactly we're going to be expecting with this cold front and the icy conditions for tomorrow. Your best potential for snow is going to be well north of the region, basically around northern Connecticut, up towards Albany, and extreme northeastern Pennsylvania. Even heavier snow up towards Binghamton, where we're talking about snowfall totals around 5 to 10 inches. But for the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, the primary concern is north and west of the I-95 corridor, where we're going to have a prolonged period of freezing rain. And that's where we have the potential for tomorrow morning into early tomorrow afternoon of a quarter to a half an inch of ice in some locations, say around Scranton up through Hartford, and then just to the south of there, especially around Allentown, Lancaster, York, you're talking about a tenth to a quarter of an inch of freezing rain and sleet as this precipitation gives way to the cold air. Along the I-95 corridor and to the south, we're talking about basically a trace here, not looking for a lot of frozen precipitation, but again, doesn't take much to create some slick roadways for late tomorrow morning and also for the evening rush hour. So just use some caution there. So let's dive into this forecast. For today, periods of showers, temperatures in the lower to mid 40s over the interior, upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast. Now, for tomorrow, our high temperatures are basically going to be around like 1, 2 a.m. with temperatures ranging from the upper 20s over the far northern interior, where we start to get that ice, to the mid-50s along the coast. From that point on, temperatures fall through the 50s, 40s, into the 30s, and eventually the 20s as we move through the evening. As this cold front drops south, you can see that icing potential north and west of the I-95 corridor continuing, and just leading to some really nasty conditions, with this precipitation exiting by the time we get to the evening rush hour, let's say about 6 p.m. It'll start to clear out, and by 8 p.m., most locations will be drying out completely. Meanwhile, temperatures continue to fall into the overnight hours, and by Saturday morning, you're looking at low temperatures in the single digits over the interior and lower 20s along the coast. So that means anything that's wet on the ground is basically going to freeze. So you're going to use some caution on Saturday morning for some icy roadways and possibly some sidewalks and locations like that. So it's going to be a bit slick out there. Now on Saturday afternoon, look for clear skies to sky cloud cover with temperatures rebounding into the mid-teens over the interior and upper 20s along the coast. On Sunday, high pressure remains in control with scattered cloud cover. Look for low temperatures in the negative single digits over the interior to the mid-teens along the coast. High temperatures in the mid-20s over the interior to the lower 30s along the coast. So a rather chilly weekend. On Monday, high pressure exits with scattered cloud cover. Look for low temperatures in the mid-teens over the interior, mid-20s along the coast. High temperatures ranging from the upper 30s to mid-40s. On Tuesday, we'll have a wave of low pressure try to develop over the coastal waters, but there is very strong support for this low pressure system to be further east. So there's a threat for an isolated shower along the coast, but for the most part, I'm looking at scattered cloud cover with temperatures ranging from the lower 20s over the interior to the mid 30s along the coast and high temperatures in the lower 40s throughout the region. On Wednesday and for Thursday, high pressure will be in complete control with clear skies and scattered cloud cover. Look for low temperatures in the single digits over the interior to the upper 20s along the coast and high temperatures ranging from the mid 30s over the interior to the lower to mid 40s along the coast. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.